Hello, hello. Do we finally have a winner with Unearthly Cosmetics? This is the Strawberry Milkshake palette. From the artwork, I feel like you can tell this is one of their older palettes because it's also a 9-pan palette. But I got this on sale and it's all super pink. I thought I would try some of her older palettes. You can see all the ingredients there. And please tell me why 6 out of the 8 shades say that it is pigment for the cheeks, and only 2 shades are eyeshadow. Hello? Explain this to me, please. So I'm gonna open this up, and it does have, this is just pink, it does have this nice lining in here. We'll pop that off. We got the palette in here, and the palette looks exactly the same as it does on the outside. It is the same artwork. And on the back, you'll also find that it says serendipity on the top corner. Not sure what that's about, but that's there. You'll get the same information that only 2 are eyeshadows and everything else is a pressed pigment for the cheeks. Right, okay. So we open up this palette and we get the same exact palette again. It is the same artwork with the same information on the back. So you get that information 3 times. We're gonna open this up. And there is a mirror in here. There's a small mirror in here, and this is what we have. It's a very, very colorful palette. So let's point out which shades, right? So on the back it says Whip and Stem are the only 2 eyeshadows. Whip and Stem. So you're telling me that only these 2 are eyeshadows. Everything else in here is supposed to be a pressed pigment for the cheeks? You're telling me this yellow is for the cheeks? This green is for the cheeks. This shimmer shade is for the cheeks. This shimmer shade is for the cheeks. This deep hot red is also for the cheeks, it says. And this light one. At least we know that you can't use it on your face, but I'm just kind of like, girl, what? That's crazy. You're telling me that only 2 eyeshadows in this palette are approved to be eye safe? Now, listen, I don't care. I use these shades on my eyes. It's up to your discretion once you buy it, whether or not you know your eyelids, your skin is going to be okay with it. I don't mind staining because I wear makeup every day. Like, that's fine. I thought this palette was definitely... Let's just say that so far this is the palette that has kind of impressed me the most from Unearthly Cosmetics, but it's still not the best palette, if that makes sense. So this is my third Unearthly Cosmetics. The other 2, I have given them away already. They didn't work for me. I didn't like them. This one was very close to also being given away. After creating these 2 looks, because it is a pigment, and it does warn you, it is a strong eyeshadow pigment, after about, let's see, when I wore this green look, so I did the yellow and the 2 greens, after about 4 hours, my eyes became so itchy and irritated, and it was after a couple hours of use, so I think that, you know, that's as much as I could use it. So I was wondering whether I should keep this palette, because these are very strong colors. They're definitely technically not eye safe necessarily, so I couldn't use them for long-term use. I thought the look I created up here with these shades, that was cute, so the looks that I created, I just went across, but then I created this cute look, this like just kapow look. I have a short of it up on my channel. I don't know why. I was very inspired by Marina and the Diamonds, who just goes by Marina now. She's a, I believe, a Welsh singer. And I just, after that look, I was like, girl, I might keep it. I might keep it. I think I'll keep it. So I think I'm keeping this for now. Let's try and do some swatches, but I hope that this doesn't stain my hand too awful. But let's just do maybe, let's see. Let's try this light shade. Let's start with the mattes, because it's easier to start with the mattes. We'll start with that matte, and then we'll do the green, the 2 eyeshadows, right? And then we'll do this pink. Cute pink. I mean, they're pigmented, okay? You are not losing any color with this. It's just how the product ends up feeling. You may not be able to wear this long term on the eyes. It's just a warning, but I am keeping it. This is my favorite palette from Unearthly so far, and the first palette I'm going to keep. It's cute, and I love that there's little strawberries. There's little strawberries like on the little stencil of the strawberries. So cute. I really, really like that. For our shimmers, let's do the purple, and then we'll do this yellow. The yellow is gorge, baby. a nice intense yellow. And then we'll do this red, which is a lot drier, and it's not so much a shimmer, it's a bit more of a satin vibe, but this is really pretty. This is what I'm talking about, okay? This is what I've been missing from the other Unearthly Cosmetics palettes, which is shimmers with actual color in it. Oh, so pretty. And then this red, she's gonna be intense, okay? She is intense. Look at that. Ooh, girl, she's jumping out. Look at that red. Yeah, these are super, super pigmented. I am keeping it. I did ultimately end up liking it, but of course I always have to give out the warning. These are pigments. They will stain your eyelids. They might even possibly irritate your eyes. I personally did experience some irritation, but after several hours of use, which is, like I said, about around 4 or 5 hours, I think that's when I started to feel my eyes feel itchy. Usually my eyes don't start to get itchy until, you know, I've worn it for between 8 to 12 hours. So the lifespan's a little bit shorter, but I think still wearable. I don't think it's awful enough for me to say, girl, be careful when you buy this. This is not, like, this is crazy. Like, no. Like, I do like it. I'm keeping it. I like the colors. I like how colorful this is. I like the size. I like the very unique artwork on this. I think that's really cool. But I'm keeping this one. This is, look how bright. Look what a great summer palette this is. I really think this is cute. I'm keeping this one.